Hi guys, welcome back to Anjali's Math Desk. In today's video, we will be starting the new topic of linear equations in one variable. Now, let's look at some algebraic expressions and equations. So let's start with some algebraic expressions. Some of the expressions would look like this: 5x, 2x minus 3, 3x plus y, 4xy plus 9, xyz plus x plus y plus z, x squared plus 1, y squared plus 1, etc. Now, let's look at some examples of equations. Some of the examples of equations are 5x equals 25, 2x minus 3 equals 9, 5x equals 20, 6z plus 10 equals minus 2, so on and so forth, right? Now, let's remember that equations use equality sign. They use the equality sign, the equal to sign. And now let's talk about linear expressions. So a linear expression would look something like this: 2x, 2x plus 1, 4x plus 5, 9x plus 4, 4 times 5 minus x, etc. But if we were to look at x squared plus 1, y squared plus 2, z squared plus z cubed, etc., these are not linear, as the power is greater than 1. For linear expressions and linear equations, the power of the variable will always be 1. In this chapter, we will only be dealing with linear equations in one variable. Now let's look at an example. 2x minus 3 equals 7. Now in this example, this x is a variable. This is an equality sign. And this thing as a whole is called an equation. Expression to the left of the equal sign is called left-hand side, or LHS. An expression on the right of the equal sign is called RHS, or right-hand side. In an equation, values on the LHS and RHS are equal. So this is true only for certain values, and these values are called solutions. Now let's talk about how do you find solution of an equation. First step is that we assume the equation to be balanced, which means left-hand side, or LHS, equals right-hand side, or RHS. And the second step is that we perform same mathematical operations on both sides of the equation so that the balance is not disturbed. Now let's talk about solving equations that have linear expressions on one side and number on the other side. Let's go through some examples. The first example will be finding the solution of 2x minus 3 equals 7. In this case, again, we have to 1, assume that the equation is balanced, and 2, perform same mathematical operations on both sides of the equation so that this balance is not disturbed. So for the equation 2x minus 3 equals 7, we can start with adding 3 to both sides. we get 2x minus 3 plus 3 equals 7 plus 3, which is 2x equals 10. And now another mathematical operation we're going to perform is dividing both sides by 2. We get 2x over 2 equals 10 over 2, which is x equals 5. Now let's work through another example. Let's solve 2y plus 9 equals 5. Now again, we start with transposing 9 to RHS. We get 2y equals 5 minus 9, which is 2y equals minus 4. And now the second mathematical operation we will be doing here is dividing both sides by 2. We get 2y over 2 equals minus 4 over 2, which means y is minus 2. And now we can check this. To check, we will take the LHS, 2y plus 9. We'll substitute the value we've achieved for y, which is minus 2. So 2 times minus 2 plus 9 equals minus 4 plus 9, which equals 5, which is the RHS. Henceforth, y equals minus 2 is the correct answer to the equation 2y plus 9 equals 5. Now let's solve another example together, which is solve x over 3 plus 5 over 2 equals minus 3 over 2. Now in this case, we will start with transposing 5 over 2 to RHS. We get x over 3 equals minus 3 over 2 minus 5 over 2, which is minus 8 over 2. Now our second mathematical operation here will be multiplying both sides by 3. We get 3x over 3 equals minus 8 times 3 over 2, which is x equals minus 12. And now again, to check, we will take our LHS, which is x over 3 plus 5 over 2, and we will substitute the value of x, which is minus 12 over 3 plus 5 over 2, which turns out to be minus 4 plus 5 over 2, which is minus 8 plus 5 over 2, which is minus 3 over 2 equals RHS. Therefore, x equals minus 12 is the correct solution to the equation. X over 3 plus 5 over 2 equals minus 3 over 2. Now let's work through another example. Let's solve 15 over 4 minus 7x equals 9. Again, we start with transpose 15 over 4 to RHS. We get minus 7x equals 9 minus 15 over 4, right? Which turns out to be 9 times 4 minus 15 over 4, which is 36 minus 15 over 4, which is 21 over 4. So we have minus 7x equals 21 over 4 for now. So now the second mathematical operation that we were performing is dividing both sides by minus 7. We get minus 7x over minus 7 equals 21 over 4 times 1 over minus 7. And we get x equals minus 3 over 4. And now again, we can check if our solution is correct by substituting the value of x into the LHS of the equation, which is 15 over 4 minus 7x, which is 15 over 4 minus 7 times minus 3 over 4, which is 15 over 4 plus 21 over 4, which turns out to be 36 over 4, which is 9, which is the RHS. Henceforth, our solution is absolutely correct. Now let's solve some more questions together with all the concepts we've learned so far. The first one, x minus 2 equals 7. We will start with transpose minus 2 to RHS, which will be x equals 7 plus 2, which turns out to be x equals 9. And now we can again check our solution. LHS equals x minus 2, which is 9 minus 2, which is 7, which is equal to the RHS. Therefore, our solution is correct. Now the second question is 3 over 7 plus x equals 17 over 7. Now we start with transpose 3 over 7 to RHS. We will get x equals 17 over 7 minus 3 over 7, which will be 14 over 7, which is 2. Therefore, x equals 2 in this case. Now we can check if the solution is correct by substituting the value of x in the equation. So LHS equals 3 over 7 plus x, which is 3 over 7 plus 2, which is 3 plus 2 times 7 over 7, 3 plus 14 over 7, which is 17 over 7, which is the RHS. Henceforth, our solution is correct. Now moving along, let's solve 2x over 3 equals 18. In this case, we will start with multiplying both sides by 3. We get 2x times 3 over 3 equals 18 times 3, which is 2x equals 54. And now the second mathematical operation we will be doing is dividing both sides by 2. We get 2x over 2 equals 54 over 2, which is 27. Therefore, value of x is 27. And now we can check this by substituting the value of x into the equation. 2x over 3 equals 2 times 27 over 3, which is 18, which is equal to RHS. Henceforth, our solution is absolutely correct. Now moving along, let's solve 1.6 equals y over 1.5. Now in this equation, we will start with multiplying both sides by 1.5. We get 1.6 times 1.5 equals y over 1.5 times 1.5. which equals y equals 1.6 times 1.5, which is 2.4. And now we can check if our solution is correct by substituting the value we've figured out for y into this equation. So in this case, RHS equals y over 1.5, which equals 2.4 over 1.5, which is 24 over 15, which is 8, 5, and 1.6, which is equal to LHS. Therefore, our solution is correct. Now, moving on, 14y minus 8 equals 13. In this case, we will start with transposing minus 8 to the RHS. We get 14y equals 13 plus 8, which equals 14y equals 21. And now the second mathematical operation we'll be performing on this one is divide both sides by 14, which will be 14y over 14 equals 21 over 14, which will be y equals 3 over 2. And now again, we can check if the solution is correct. Our LHS equals 14y minus 8, which is 14 times 3 over 2 minus 8, which is 21 minus 8, which is equal to 13, which is equal to the RHS. Henceforth, our solution is absolutely correct. And now let's solve the last question for this video, which is x over 3 plus 1 equals 7 over 15. Now in this question, we will start with transpose 1 to RHS, which will give us x over 3 equals 7 over 15 minus 1, which is x over 3 equals 7 minus 15 over 15, which implies x over 3 equals minus 8 over 15. And now the second mathematical operation we will be performing on this is multiplying both sides by 3. We will get 3 times x over 3 equals minus 8 over 15 times 3. We get x equals minus 8 over 5. And now to check the solution, LHS equals x over 3 plus 1, which is minus 8 over 5 over 3 plus 1, which is minus 8 over 5 times 3 plus 1, which equals minus 8 over 15 plus 1, which equals minus 8 plus 15 over 15, which is equal to 7 over 15, which is equal to the RHS. Henceforth, our solution is absolutely correct. Now this brings us to the end of our video. If you guys do like my video, please do not forget to like and share this video, and please do leave a comment down below. Also, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video ever again. If you guys have any special questions or special math requests, please do leave them in the comments down below and I will get back to you on those as well. Bye for now.